More on our very mixed ancestry, I'd like to highlight a couple of things right quick. Remember in school when you were being taught about Columbus and they just glossed over the fact that there were Templar crosses on Columbus's sails. And they said this was because it was believed the Templars already had a working relationship with some of the local natives. Kind of like the Luna de la Plata, or the Silver Road in South America. This is a known Templar route where they mined silver. What they didn't mention anything about back then was that there are petroglyphs down there as well, much like in North America. There are petroglyphs there that also have Templar crosses and runes. They believe. Still fighting over it, as per usual. But anyways, there's also local legends of how white-faced men with beards and shiny shirts protected them with thunder. That is, the thunder of hoofs. One of those petroglyphs depicts a man on horseback with what is thought by some to be armor. We'll probably never know. But also, we have the journals of Earl Henry Sinclair. Sinclair, a known Norman name that is Viking. It said that the Sinclairs came to the Highlands and became more Highland than the other Highland clans. It's just what I read. Also, we have another name that Earl Henry Sinclair mentions in his journals about the 120 excommunicated Templar descendants that they brought over to America in 1398, as well as treasures and artifacts to be protected by certain indigenous tribes. Now, Forrester is of Celtic Druidic origin, as in someone who would probably know Celtic Ogham. And the Sinclairs, Norman family, as in someone who would probably know Norse runes. And let's see, in his journals, he states his father had been to America 6 times. This is just after the Viking era, mind you. He had already been to the New World 6 times, and he went with his father at age 8 and went again at 49 years old, and then back again in the famous 1398, where he brought the 120 excommunicated Templar descendants to live forever. Now, these names, Forrester, Sinclair, also intertwine with Bruce, as in Robert the Bruce. The Bruce's wife was the granddaughter of Llewellyn ap Lorworth, who was kin to Prince Madoc and that family. Seems like we might know, or there might be a little bit more to all of these stones and petroglyphs with possibly Ogham and possibly runes right alongside them.